Now, continuing our discussion, we're joined by Tia White, a licensed clinical social worker with Previdence. She is the Director of Research and Operations with Previdence and a specialist in working with first responders. So, Tia, we've heard from the peer support counselors. Let's hear from you. What kind of things are these first responders in Florida experiencing as they continue this very difficult work?
The peer support firefighters laid it out really well to understand. They already deal with hard things every day, and now they have to do such horrible, daunting work and digging through and trying to find relief and symbols, things for families of victims to find some closure. And they are overwhelmed. Like I said, it's daunting. That's the word that the firefighters I've worked with have used over and over again. It's just daunting. The things that we don't think about, the smells, not just going through rubble and broken up dirt and dust and all those things, but we don't think about the broken sewer lines and rotten food and all of those things. And those are things that stick with you. It's not easy to get out of your mind. It's not easy to get out of your body.
And a tragedy of this scale, with 46 bodies already recovered, another 94 people unaccounted for. What are the short and long-term effects of pulling bodies out of the rubble, even the bodies of children, day after day?
The short-term effects are they're just surviving. They're just getting through. They're getting day to day. They're doing what they do. They're processing. They're just getting to the next day. They're getting to that next thing, because if they think too much about it, they can't get through it, right? They won't be able to pull that next body out. They won't be able to face the family. And then once the dust is settled, literally and figuratively, then it starts to come up. And then we start seeing the repercussions, those possible alcoholism, right? Or falling into unhealthy coping skills, where we jump into risky behaviors. We're not able to connect with people that we love. We're not able to connect with our families. We shut off. And that's where it gets really scary, because they just can't process what's going on. Their brain is just very overwhelmed. Traditionally,
firefighters, paramedics, EMTs, people like that have been reluctant to talk to people like you, but I understand that attitude is changing. Are you seeing a shift in attitudes and people more willing to get help?
Yeah, I'm in the last, I would say, 4 or 5 years, I've seen a shift, and every year it gets better and better and better. And our peer support teams, that's our frontline guys that really help them. They're the ones that are saying, hey, it's okay. It's so important to have a connected friend that they trust, that's in what they do and knows what they're going through, to say it's okay to go talk to somebody. So those peer support team members are critical to helping change that attitude and getting the help that they need, so that their body and minds can heal and process what they experience.
And as we heard, some of that help coming from right here in Utah. Tia White, Director of Research and Operations with Previdence, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you.